I was craving a purple Fanta soda. And I know some people are going to get mad at me. They're going to say, well, why the purple? Isn't the orange better? And, well, sometimes I'm in the mood for an orange. But more often I'm in the mood for the purple. It's got a nice flavor. It's got the right amount of acidity. It breaks down my enamel at just the right pace compared to the orange orange Fanta. And so I really just needed one. And I was craving one bad. And look, I didn't really want to go to the grocery store. So I decided I had to go to the gas station. Now, really important I mentioned this. This gas station is about 3 miles east of Anderson Boulevard. Yeah, so that should give you a picture of what's going on. So I pull up to the gas station, I hop off of my moped, and I see quite a gallery of figures in front of me. You know, off to the side, there's some youths playing basketball. They're shooting up. Right next to the door, this is very annoying. Right next to the door, this is a guy scrolling TikTok. And I gotta tell you, I hate TikTok because it's personally been a detriment to my life. Not because I use it. My grandmother uses it, and she watches the most annoying videos ever. Alright? Y'all not gonna believe what happened at the ER today. Yeah, that's the type of video she watches, and I'm offended every single time. So I was annoyed already. Furthermore, there's another guy on his phone, and he was listening to some music. Now, I'm not a Drake fan, but I think it's that new Drake album, because one of the lines I heard was, "I'm the Iceman, coming from Iceland." So I think it was from Drake. Decent. I could see he probably hired his writers again, so he's got some good lines back. That's good. I enter the store and proceed to grab the purple Fanta. I'm happy. I think, okay, everything's going well. I'm going to get out of here. A-okay. Big mistake, because what happens next will shock you. So what happened next was I shut the door because I didn't want to, let that cold gases out. But what happens after that is going to shock you even more. So some dude bursts into the gas station. And look, I don't want to be like stereotypical, but I'm just going to say he was ethnically challenged. I'll put it that way. So that's the type of guy we're dealing with. And I was terrified. But the gas station attendant was even more terrified. But I was also terrified. But he was even more terrified. But I was also a little scared too. So this guy starts making demands, everybody. He starts saying stuff like, "Hey, yo, put the money in the bag, man. Put the money in the bag right now." And he has got a gun pointed at the cashier. Who robs people with guns in 2026? I thought we were using cars now. But this guy does not know that I got something up my sleeve, or more accurately, up my pants. Because I am a responsible citizen. I'm carrying concealed. So what I do is, when he's not looking, I pull out my AR-15 in my little pocket holster. It's nice and concealable. But unfortunately, at that exact moment, he turns around, sees what I'm doing, places 2 shots right in my cranium. And guys, let me tell you, this is why I always say it's important to stay hydrated. If I was not well hydrated at that moment, I would have died way faster. I died anyway, but it would have been a lot faster if I wasn't hydrated. So keep that in mind. So anyway, I'm lying on the floor dead, and you may be wondering, what did I see on the other side? And look, it was part of the deal when I came back. I can't really explain too much, but I'll just say this. I saw 3 very important persons, and Muhammad was not there, which makes sense because he was a pedophile. So that's all I can say. So anyway, my soul re-enters my body. I'm reanimated. The holes in my head are still kind of leaky. That's unfortunate, but the guy is still there robbing him. He's very slow. So he's still saying stuff like, "Hey, yo, put the money in the bag, man. I ain't got all day." So while he's distracted, I get my AR-15. I got the sling strap. I attached that when I pulled it out. I'm very quick with it. I practice. I got like a .2 response time, but the other guy was just a little bit faster. So I get my gun, place 2 shots right in his groin from the back. And let me tell you, that just did him in. That did it in completely. So some other people call the cops, they get this guy, and guys, the story does have a happy ending. While I was in the gas station, there happened to be this very cute woman in there, and after I shot the perp, she came up to me and said, "Can I have your number?" And I don't just give my number to anybody, so I asked her point blank, "Are you a whore?" And she looked very confused, and she said, "What did you just ask me?" So I asked her again. At this point, I'm a little confused. I asked her, "Are you a woman of holy occupation, reputation, and endowment?" And she says, "Oh, maybe." So I couldn't give her my phone number because I just don't trust women like that, But she said she would work on it, and she gave me her number. So who knows, guys? I might be able to pull a gas station baddie. Let's go! And yeah, that's just an average day in the life. What can I say?